the coaches and young athletes that are taking part in this tournament. I think our visitors will find that Aurelia has a lot of friendly people that take a lot of pride in their community. You will see these people working together to help make this tournament a success. It is my sincere hope that when this tournament ends and our visitors return to their homes, that they will take many fond memories of Aurelia with them. Welcome to Aurelia.
Leading our parade of teams, one of the two teams from Nebraska. The Storm Lake High Noon Kiwanis will be hosting the pace setters for their stay in the area. Welcome the Omaha pace setters with coaches Ron Gatto and Bill Schultz, along with team assistant Donna Wellwood. The Cedar Rapids Eebies. The community of Cedar Rapids is the first in the state to have their summer baseball program sanctioned by the CABA League. Hosted by Cherokee Hardies, please welcome coaches T.J. Croft, Bob McCracken, and Pat O'Donnell with the Cedar Rapids Eebies. People than any other state in the Midwest. The Wheaton Briar Cliff Green Wave will be hosted by the Cherokee Agribusiness Committee. Let's hear it for coaches Joe DeStaccio, Paul Gale, and Reed Beckham, and the Wheaton, Illinois Briar Cliff Green Wave. Texas, the Lone Star State, is the second largest state in the United States. The Gladiators are from the Fort Worth area and being sponsored by the Aurelia Little League. Give a northern welcome to our friends from the south. Bridge, the Royal Gorge Suspension Bridge. Colorado sends us the Little Town Vetoes. During the team stay in Aurelia, they will be hosted by the Heritage Bank. Please welcome coaches Tim Conway, John Diggs, Bob Scheibel, and the Littleton Vetoes. Traveling 840 miles to Aurelia, the Ohio team is being sponsored by the Cherokee JCs. Ohio is known as the birthplace of the Continental Amateur Baseball Association. Help us to welcome the Dublin, Ohio Rocks and coaches Tom Simpson, John Savage, and Joe Reeser. The land where the tall corn grows brings us our next team from Iowa. Cherokee Parks and Recreation is sponsoring the team. Please welcome coaches Steve Seamuth and Tom Seaton with their team from Iowa City, Iowa. Zell, John Cotton, and Ed Stalder and the Omaha Gladiators had short notice and dropped everything to attend the tournament. During their stay, the team will be hosted by Cherokee Little League. Please let them know we're glad they're here. Washington, known for its scenery of breathtaking beauty, sends us their Bellevue Angels. The team was met yesterday at the airport by their host, the Aurelia Men's Club. Welcome the Belleville Angels with coaches Phil Rognier and Steve Matsadera. Last night were the Memphis Bartlett Panthers. Cherokee's Kiwanis will be hosting the team for their stay in Iowa. Let's welcome coaches Dennis Hope, Randy Turner, Bob Harmon, and the Memphis, Tennessee Bartlett Panthers. After a couple of delays and 1,300 miles by bus, the next team and their fans were glad to arrive in Aurelia. Hosted by the Cherokee Rodeo Board, the team is being housed in Cherokee's homes. Please welcome the Delaware A's and coaches Mel Bacon, Kevin Ziegler, and Bill Brooks. Hawaii is world famous for its beauty and pleasant climate. After many hours on the plane, the rainbows were met in Sioux City by the Aurelia Kiwanis. Give a mainland welcome to coaches Ron Reeves, Paul Tagaduan, Newt Duran, Dick Davis, and their Hawaii rainbows. So, we have the London, Ontario Tigers. The Storm Lake Beaver Kiwanis are the team's hosts for their stay. Let's welcome coaches Larry Burnett, Jerry Rock, Pat Ford, Robert Todd, and the London, Ontario Tigers. Last but not least, a local tournament has to have a local team. Sponsored by Cherokee and Aurelia Little League. The boys have had a lot of fun getting ready for this tournament. Give a big welcome to coaches Kent Hilsebeck and Mark Olson and our Northwest Iowa Rough Riders.
Well, good evening again. It is an unusual day we've had. We've had hot and muggy. We've had cloudy and windy and some rain. It's kind of blown a few of the balloons around. But Diane Anderson is in charge of this opening ceremony, and I'd just like to thank her right now. She's coming right here. Would you give her a round of applause? Thank you, Diane. Her assistant is Lisa Kemper. She was with her. Okay, right there. What they wanted me to do a little bit tonight is explain why they're working on getting this camera set up. A little bit about CABA. As the announcer said, it did begin in Ohio when Ron Golden and some other people got together and thought there was a need for another national level type of tournament play for boys of all ages. So it began, and over the years has grown and grown. This year, some 450-some teams have registered and paid their fee to participate in tournament play across the country. If you multiply that by the number of teams that are involved, because many of these teams are all-star teams, you can multiply that by 5 or 6 times. We are affecting quite a few teams across the country. None of the national officers from Ohio are here, but my wife is the National Franchise Director. She's responsible for getting into new states and bringing new teams into the program across the country. So she spends a lot of time on the telephone all year long. And I'm going to ask her if she wants to say anything here.
Well, I'd just like to welcome everyone here, and I guess because I like to talk is why I ended up with the job as franchise director, and they pay my phone bill, so I have a good time. One of the fun things for me is that working with the local tournament and helping with the housing, I have had the opportunity to talk to just about every coach and every coach's wife and every coach's daughter or son before they got here. So when they arrive, it's almost like a family reunion, and that's always really exciting and fun. On behalf of the other 5 national officers, I would like to welcome you and hope that your stay during this tournament is one that you'll never forget. Thank you.
Okay, they're going to get ready to take this picture, so I still have a few moments, I guess. Their light's going down, and they're going to get this picture taken. You want me to? Okay. You want me to do that? Just a minute. I'm going to give the microphone back to our MC. So I do want to welcome you again. I want to thank the communities of Aurelia and Cherokee, Storm Lake, Alpha, and all you people that helped through donating volunteer time and also the contributions that we need to make this tournament balance out financially. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Well, Jim Perry couldn't show up tonight, so we had to settle for the Mudcat. Last year, our speaker canceled at the last minute, and as many of you know, Mudcat flew in here late from LA and helped us out, and he fell in love with this tournament in this area, and he couldn't wait to come back this year. I'd like you to welcome Mudcat Grant.
Thank you very much. I did most of my talking last night at the banquet. But I don't think I have to tell you that this is one of the most beautiful sights that any Major League ball player can look at. How about a big hand for the kids out there? Jim Perry came in last night for the dinner. I went up to Sioux Falls, and I told him that it was only an hour and a half here from Sioux Falls and to Cherokee, and I told him that the banquet was only 6 miles. And it was 30 miles. But we got him in, and he was so elated over what he saw last night until he promised that he would be back next year. Last year we had 1 major leaguer. This year we have 2 major leaguers. And it's my desire that next year we will have about 4 or 5 major leaguers here to share in this tournament. As parents and coaches and friends of these young people, I don't have to tell you what's going on today in our society. I want you to keep that in mind, that we do have a major problem with drugs in our society today. But if we keep playing baseball like this, we think that we can cut into time that drug dealers have with our young people. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again next year.
Yeah, while our singers are getting ready, Mudcat's going to be giving a pitching clinic at 9 in the morning at Field 2 over here. At 9 in the morning, and it's really a valuable time.
I have to correct that. Not only am I going to be given a pitching clinic, and since I was a great hitter in the major leagues, I will be given a hitting clinic too. Thank you very kindly.
It could be kind of difficult. But yeah, something like that.
Sometimes it's hard for me to from each other so easily, even though we're all walking the same road, yet we build dividing walls between our brothers and ourselves. But I don't care what label you may wear. If you believe in Jesus, you belong with me. The bond we share is all I care to see, and we'll change the world forever. If you'll join with me, join and sing, sing. You're my brother, you're my sister, so take me by the hand. Together we will work until he comes. There's no foe that can defeat us when we're walking side by side. As long as there is love, we will stand. When we will be as one, and with a mighty voice together we will proclaim that Jesus is King. It will echo through the earth, shake the nations, and the world will see that you're my brother, you're my sister, so take me by the hand. Together we will work until he comes. There's no foe that can defeat us when we're walking side by side. As long as there is love, we will stand. Take me by the hand.
Tried to land up here between the pitcher's mound and home plate, but you little fellas out there on the field, if it looks like they won't quite make it, be prepared to move back, please. I think the Mudcat's going to have to catch you. Everyone, stay back. Stay back at your places.
This sky so serene and stand, hands across America. Mothers and fathers, daughters and sons, we should be living together as one. And I can't help thinking again and again that the Savior of hearts is the same as a friend. So we must learn to love each other. See that man over there? He's my brother. And when he laughs, I laugh. And when he cries, I cry. And when he sees me, I'll be right there by his side. Hands across America. Hands across this land I love. Divided we fall, united we stand. Hands across America. We are the river of hope that shines through the valley of peace. And as the lady who smiles shines upon us, saying all our welcome here. So we must learn to love each other. See that man over there? He's my brother. And when he laughs, I laugh. When he cries, I cry. When he sees me, I'll be right there by his side. Hands across America. Hands across this land I love. United we stand, divided we fall. Hands across America. Hands across America. Hands across this land I love. United we stand, divided we fall. Hands across America. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Before Mudcat throws out the first ball, would Diane Anderson and Lisa Kempford come out here, please? These two girls are responsible for this show, and I think they deserve a rousing round of applause.
Amateur Baseball Association Committee would like to thank everyone for attending these opening ceremonies. We invite you to attend as many games as possible, and if anyone has any questions, just ask someone with a committee badge and they'll be able to help you. A video of the tournament is being made and may be ordered under the tent, as well as the panoramic picture that was just taken. Please stop and look at the sample we have on display. Thank you for your time, and let's play ball.